Hey guys, it's Tracy. I want to share with you some projects that I created. I created 2 pacifier holders and I created 4 burp cloths. And I will add the links in my description box to the YouTube tutorial that I use for the diaper cloth and the web address for the pacifier clips that I had made. But I'll tell you that website is www.sewmamasew.com. So let me show you what I did here. So to make these pacifier clips, I had used some denim fabric that I had had in my stash, and I pulled out my serger machine to not to sew the ends of the pacifier clip, but just to do the edges of the pacifier clips. So that's what I used there, and I hadn't used that serger in, gosh, it's been many years. I had to dust that thing off, but she still purred like a kitten once I got her all up and running. Took me a minute to figure out how to put the thread in because it's been so long, but I do like the way they came out. And I used my sewing machine, which is a Memory Craft 8000 New Home Janome sewing machine. And when I bought it, probably like, whoo, Shanice, you were in kindergarten, right? When I brought it to school to show the kids how the embroidery part of it worked. So gosh, that was a while. It had to be at least, I would say, what, 17 maybe years or so ago, maybe. And at the time, this was like one of the top of the line machines. So this thing now is a dinosaur, I know, because it uses cartridges in it on the side of it. That I didn't use that one, but it has cartridges. And at the time, I didn't even buy that many because they were so expensive. But it still works for me, so because I don't even sew as much. But anyway, so the first one I made, this is for a coworker who had 2 grandsons born a month apart from one another. And the first one born's name was Landon. So I embroidered his name there. Then the second one born, which was born at the beginning of this month, his name is Kason. So again, these are really quick to put together. If you don't have a serger machine, she gives you instructions on how to assemble this. So, and then I only have one here, but I made 4 of these diaper cloths, burp cloths, and you make them out of the Gerber diapers. I had gotten those from Walmart. It was 5 in a pack for like $12 and some change. And what you do is fold the edges back, and then you sew them down, and then you sew your decorative fabric in the middle of it. But again, I'll have the in the link in the description, I'll have a link to the YouTube video that I used. And I was going to put the boys' names on the diaper cloths as well because this was the first project that I started. But I didn't plan correctly because while the fabric was wider, I should have embroidered the name on so that it would fit inside the hoop. But once I cut it, it was too short for it to fit inside the hoop. It wouldn't stay tight. And I do have some of that sticky back adhesive that you put around the hoop, but because I had already sewed the edges down, it just made it too thick, and I just wasn't able to do it. So after I put it together, I was trying to put it in the hoop, but again, it was too thick. So if I was thinking before I sewed it down, I would have maybe did it this way, and I would have been able to get their names on it. And I still feel though it's too thick for that, so I'm just leaving them plain. So again, I made 4 of these, so the boys would get 2 of these apiece. And I just made the 1 pacifier holders, and I did make a card. I had been made this card probably like a month ago. Probably. Yeah, it's probably a month ago. And I used my silhouette cut and print to do this piece right here. And then I made a shadow from this piece because it didn't come with it. And I forgot what paper, what collection this came out of. And then this is just like almost like It's a ribbon, but what would you call that? I don't know. It has some kind of texture to it. Can't even think of it right now. And it just stamped congratulations. And then in the inside, it just says a tiny little baby, so innocent and sweet, will bring love and happiness and make your family complete. But it should say babies, but since I'm giving it to her because she had two grandbabies, but it doesn't. And then it's just blue, just put blue cardstock on the back. And it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Alright guys, so that's all I wanted to share with you, what I had been working on. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye.